What's happening? What's happening? Cheap Not Broke fam. What up? What up? What? We are back with another live show, and I got some other stuff for you. Hold on. You know, I had to put on my theme music. I had to put on my theme music. Cause you know we're talking about Prime today. So I had to put on my theme music. That's that black superhero music. If a black superhero was wearing this music, he would have on church socks and he would have on some penny loafers. But he coming to save the day with some ass. That's that theme music. But anyway, I'm your host, Malcolm Hall, and we are here to talk things all cheap, not broke. And today, I got a special guest for us. I got somebody to join me, introducing my good friend, my main man, Mr. Andre Theobald. What's going on, Andre?
What's going on, Malcolm? How's it going, man? I like how you run your shit, man. It's dope, man. I like the intro, everything.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, man. Well, you know, I saw you on live. I said, man, let me get my live going. I've been seeing Andre over there look like he's DJing and everything. I said, let me get it going, too. Because, you know, you got the old background and stuff. I'm Poe. I got the whiteboard. You know, I'm teaching school on the side. I got to teach people how to read and write over in other countries for dollars so I can pay the internet. But, yes, man, my main man, Andre Theobald, man, what's happening? Fellow comedian out here in Los Angeles with me. We be hitting the comedy streets for a minute, long time, man. Tell them about me, man. Introduce yourself, man. Tell them a little about yourself.
Hey, yeah, man. Like Malcolm said, my name is Andre Theobald. I go by AT. I was born in Buffalo, New York. Grew up in the Maryland, D.C. area. And yeah, like Malcolm said, man, we hitting these comedy streets.
Man, are we out there? We are out there, man. This is my man Andre. Follow his Instagram. Check him out. Make sure you follow him. We are in the comedy streets. We are stand-up comedians. We're out every other night. After we get done with this show, we going out to hit it tonight to get on some stuff. But I wanted to bring you on tonight, man, because I want to talk about the topic. I wanted to know, are they charging too much? And who is that? These celebrities. Some of these celebrities are getting charged too much, and then we got some celebrities who are getting charged too much. And we never thought we'd say rich people getting charged too much, but I think they charging these people too much money and they charging us some money. So we got to talk about it all tonight, man. But I really want to talk about what I want to talk about was these Beyonce tickets, man. These Beyonce tickets are ridiculous. They're out of pocket. Now, I can tell you don't listen to Beyonce. I know it's no Beyonce on your playlist. I never looked at it, but I know it's not. However, I know you don't listen to no damn Beyonce. But if you did, that's your business. Nothing wrong with it. Because you know you might have a girlfriend or something like that. So you might have went to the show. But man, I've seen these ticket prices. Have you seen the ticket prices?
I've heard some stories, man. I've heard some stories.
Man, I see, because you know what's so crazy? Along with the ticket prices, if you notice, everybody has had the outfit on. You got to have that uniform. Everybody going to look like a silver dollar. You got to go with the silver dollar.
Leftovers.
With some damn right. Everybody going out looking like some leftovers. Everybody looking like they trying to get some electricity. I'm like, man, I'm not going out there looking like no TV antenna, man. No, I'm gonna wear my regular clothes. I ran out of money. I already ran out of money trying to buy these tickets, man. It is insanity. It is crazy. But look, I wanted to bring out the Beyonce tickets because I said, look, bro, I wanted to bring them on because you know we both watch football, we're into that, and she is charging football prices. Take a look at this here, homie. So look, all right,
God damn.
Man, look, these are the Beyonce. This is where she at tonight. So let's go around. This is 731. Okay, 731. Look at the two tickets. Well, that's not it. That's not where we wanted to be. Well, here we go. It's $731 ticket. $731. Now, this is insanity. Now, I thought this was because some of the other ones they'll show you like where you can actually sit and you can see the view.
Right.
But man, she's charging $731, and I'm pretty sure this is sold out. Now, look at hers. What's this section right here? I think these white sections are sold out, bro. This is still open. Yes. These are still open, but these white sections in white are sold out. So that is insanity. I mean, what are you supposed to do with this?
Man, so I got a guilty confession, man. I saw the prices, man, and you know I'm a football guy, right? And last year with the Bills, they looked like they were going to go to the Super Bowl for a hot second.
Right.
So Super Bowl tickets are like insane, like, you know, so, but for one concert, I mean, I guess it's all about what you like, man. You know, I mean, to me, this isn't like Beyonce's farewell tour, right? Like she's still going to do concerts in the future, right?
Right. Yeah, she's still going to do concerts in the future. Yeah, she's still, I mean, hell, she can do concerts till she can't do them no more.
Right. So I'm just like, you know, I mean, yeah, like I'm not a Beyonce fan, so I really can't talk to, I wouldn't spend that on Beyonce tickets, but for a Super Bowl, for the Bills,
That's what I was gonna say. We're
that's
just spending
that
it with the
that's cheap.
Bills. That's cheap. Now these are
Yeah.
$700 tickets. I mean, now I've never been to a show. Now I did watch her show on Netflix, and man, she's a hell of a performer. She's really a performer.
Mm,
I mean, if I could talk to anybody about my performance and put on a show, it would be on Beyonce, because the
right.
choreography, the dancing, all the different things that she puts on the show, she's justified to charge this amount of money. And even still, if you don't think so, people are paying it. People are just paying the money. 715 right here.
Yeah.
Man, 715 for the tickets. So this people are paying it. I just wanted to show people like this. This is what people are paying. $488 over here.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say this. Do you know how damn good you got to be at what you do to charge that price? You got to be really, really good.
Yeah.
You got to be really,
Yeah.
really good. And she's really, really good at what she does to charge that price. I mean, what else could you? I don't know what else. How else could you justify charging that price if you weren't that damn talented? She's extremely talented, very good at what she does, man. So I'm like, man, is she charging too much? I mean, if the masses are paying it, obviously not. Because I brought up the same thing. I brought up the same point when we're talking about football. You talk about a recession. Where? When have you ever seen a football stadium half empty? Even preseason is half full.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, football. It's like I said. It's like you said. It's all about the supply and demand business, right? Like if you can charge that and people are willing to pay it, that's capitalism for you right there. I mean,
right.
So
because like football team, if you're winning, your tickets are going to be more expensive than when you're losing. Ticket prices fluctuate. You're not going to, I mean, now only people that can charge the same is Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys, I believe they can charge whatever, no matter what. They're always in the conversation. Always in the conversation. When are they not in the conversation? I mean, it's at no point in time are they not in the conversation. Speaking of conversation, you know who's been in the conversation? Who's been in the conversation of football the last couple of weeks? Prime time, baby.
Prime. That's my guy. That's my dude.
Man, listen. Can you imagine? Like, look, your football coach got shoes. Hey, coach, I got shoes on. Okay, get out there. Hey, that's the only.
And they're wearing the shoes in the game.
And wearing the shoes in the game, right? I'm like, hey, coach, you think I get? Yeah, coach, you think I get a couple of shoes? I know you still talk to Nike, man. Let me get a couple of shoes. I'm getting coach. Get a couple pair of shoes, coach. But man, could you imagine playing for Coach Prime?
I love that, man. Prime is that's one dude I would love to get coached by, man, because he just instills confidence in his players, man.
He instills confidence, and then man, he's authentic. He's super, super authentic, man. I mean,
right?
He's the same guy as the player. I mean, go back and watch him in Florida State. I remember when he told the ref, "Watch this, want me to take this thing back," and he took the punt back, man. He's not Prime ain't been to be played with. But I think it's really interesting to say that you always hear that athletes, usually the really good ones don't coach because they don't have the patience. Man, this guy's the best coach in America right now. Not only is he coaching, he is the best coach in America, and
in all sports.
In all sports, and he played dual sports. So I mean, who does it better than Prime? This guy has won. I mean, I bet Jackson State tickets don't cost the same amount of money.
I mean, if they kept rocking with him, and if they made it to where they were competing with everyone else, why not?
I mean, well, yeah, but I think
also demographics too. Like you have to think of the area he's in too, right? Like I mean, I think you have to look at like the money, like how much money is in the actual city that you're playing in, right? To pull from. But he could have pulled like a lot, I think. I mean, but Colorado wanted to pay more. So
I mean, hell, let's be honest. It's not easy to get Jackson, Mississippi. I mean, when the last time you've been to the airport and you've seen Jackson, Mississippi as a destination? I haven't. So I don't know how easy it would get. No, not knocking, not Jackson's still a dope school and all that. Because I mean, I went to HBCU myself, North Carolina A&T State University, Aggie Pride. Where'd you go?
With the Morgan.
Oh shoot, you went to Morgan. Okay, so it's all HBCU love over here. But
I mean, always.
Yeah, so I think he has to get credit for going to the program and even just going to Jackson State because he could have trying. He could have went to a JUCO school. He could have went D3. I mean, it's Prime. He ain't gonna do that. But he still went to a black school and brought a lot of attention there. Now I'm pretty sure Jackson State is buy one get one free tickets right now because Prime gone and they not winning. So you buy one ticket, you can bring 4 people with you. Come on with it. Now now these Colorado tickets, nah, whole nother thing. Now let's look at these Colorado tickets because I had to bring them up, bro. Because this cheap not broke, and we like to bring up the price. Cause look, I don't like to just be talking. I don't like to just talk. I like to
Right,
shout out to my
right.
man Dewan Brown, man. I like to bring up the facts and show you what's going on. So
Show
check
the
this out.
receipts.
Show the receipts. So
Right.
look at nosebleed. Look here, nosebleed 174.
Damn, nosebleed 144 for a college game.
144 for the college game, bro. You're paying 144. I mean, dang. But this is what they call the prime effect. The prime effect, 144. These aren't great seats over here. You're sitting way over here
No,
looking.
they're
You're
not.
not gonna see much. 144 just to get in the building, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is the prime effect, and I'm telling you right now, dog. This don't come with no sunglasses. You got to bring your own sunglasses.
Hey, matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up, man, because I got my pair on the way. Had to get me a pair, man.
How much the pair
Had to
run
get
you?
my 21 blenders.
How much does 21 blenders run you?
Ah, man. They're listed at like 67. And by the time
Ooh,
you pay taxes on them, it's like you're gonna pay about 75, 76 to get them shipped. And I might get
ooh,
the black pair too, but I got the gold ones coming on the way. I had to, man. I saw the interview with Prime, and he moved me with his speech when he was
man,
like talking on the panel. I was like, I got to get me a pair, man. Got to
man.
get me a pair.
Speaking of that, man, you just moved me right now, man. I want to make sure you guys tune in Cheap Rap Book, man. We want to make sure you guys get an opportunity to support the channel and get this merch. So hold on, we'll be right back. What's up, people? Thank you for tuning back into my channel. I got some new merch for you. I got hats, I got mugs, and I got the new Cheap Not Broke shirt with the patch on them. This stuff is official. I got it hot off the press, sewn on just for you. I got black, red, and white. Head over to cheapnotbroke.com and grab your merch. Gotta get my prime on, baby. I need to get my
I like it.
prime on.
Hey, I'm gonna get me a mug. I'm gonna get me a mug and a hat, man. I gotta support, man. I like what you're doing. It's dope. I like it. I like it. I like it.
I appreciate it, man. You got to be. Look, man. One thing I learned, you got to be on your marketing, man. When I started the podcast, I just started outside, but now, I got the t-shirts, I got the mug, I got the whole. It's all that product placement because if every time you watch an athlete after the game, Gatorade's up there, and they always got that backdrop of whoever's paying for the sponsorship, and the companies are paying to be on television. So, as these numbers go and keep going, man, people got to pay to be sponsored on the show. So,
Got to.
hey,
Right.
it's business, because one thing about comedy, and other thing, I think we kind of be slipping on the business sometimes. We don't always keep up with the business. I mean, yes, telling jokes is fun. It's an amazing feeling. However, who wants to go kill? Everybody got paid but you. It don't feel good. You might have been the funniest, but you didn't get paid. I don't think so.
Exactly.
So
There's lots of little things to that, man. There's lots of little things to it, man. Like one thing I started doing is just like paying attention to the venue sizes I go into now. Like if I go to a comedy club, the first thing I'm looking for is the number of seats in the venue. I'm looking at all those quantifiable things because all that leads to like the business part of it,
Right, because that's the formula. I take the amount of seats in the venue and multiply it by the ticket price, and that's how many we got. Now, I'm not gonna like add in VIP tickets. Like if the tickets are $25 and we got 100 seats, there you go. So I already know. Okay,
Right.
look, I can ask for at least 5% of that, or now I can break down and get my percentage of something from that because I know. Look, this is your
Right.
base price, bro. Because you're not gonna just pay me $100 flat fee and then you sell out. Kill on the bar. I just made $100 because one thing we forget about is comedians. The travel expense. You got to get there. Unless you're
Right.
especially coming from LA, you got to get on that plane. You got to get that hotel, and that's extra money.
Right.
So
Oh, yeah.
you got to have that merch. You got to be able to sell as much as you can. Otherwise, you're going to be out here stuck. So
Yeah.
shout out to Prime, man, for getting the money, showing everybody to get this money because
Oh, yeah.
he's in his own commercials during the games.
That is dope. The Aflac commercial, all of it, man. Just
Aflac
Yeah.
commercial, and that's his sunglass company. So he just made a ton of money off of those sunglasses.
yeah.
Prime
Yeah.
been getting money. Prime signed a $35 million contract with the Cowboys. He been
Yeah.
getting money. And then he was with CBS. So man, he was with NFL Network. Man, Prime been getting money, man. So
Prime
it just
is, yeah.
And just imagine, how much money the schools are making because they can raise the price of the tickets. Last year, when you got a Colorado Buffalo ticket, you got a 5 foot long Subway sandwich, included with a drink.
Hey, you know what someone brought up the other day that is going to be interesting is if Colorado doesn't get into BCS, but if they get in a bowl game, they may pull more money for their bowl game than the whole BCS, and that would be dope.
Oh yeah, because all the black people gonna show up.
Everyone
Everybody
gonna
gonna
pay, everyone gonna show up. Yeah,
everybody gonna show. I mean, look who's coming. Like, I mean, come on, dude. The dude's been a superstar. But I will say this, man. If Prime went to go coach for the Cowboys, oh man, it's over.
it's a wrap, yo. It's
Man, Jerry gonna make $1 billion. Man, they gonna make so much money, man. It's crazy. I
but
don't
I
know if
think
he gonna
Dion
go to
going
pros. I don't think he gonna go to pros no time soon because the pros is a whole nother thing. Number one, you gotta
right,
win, and then so you can stay in college forever and not like Nick Saban's not going anywhere. At no point in time is he going to lose his job. You would have to get to Bill Belichick status to stick around this long and not win. Yeah, it's very
right,
uh Mike Tomlin, he's still winning though. He hasn't had any losing seasons. But to stick around in NFL and not win, nah. But in college, you can stick around and be the program. Like Bobby Bowden, he stuck around Florida State for a long time.
right.
Uh there's just some guys that can just stick, what was his name? Penn State before they let him go. Um you know who I'm
Joe
talking about.
Paterno, and
Joe
then I
Paterno.
think the one guy, I think the one dude, what's the dude, Robinson from Grambling. Remember, he stuck
Yeah,
around for a long time.
Eddie Robinson. Eddie Robinson. Yep. Eddie Robinson stuck around for a long time. And these guys
Yeah,
are just, they become the program, even though the program's not winning. So, that
right,
prime effect is just great, man. I think it's super dope for a guy to just to just be and to be as charismatic. And let me be clear: the man doesn't cuss, the man doesn't do drugs, he doesn't do any of those things, and he's still a superstar. He's not doing
right,
he's not, and everybody loves him. I think, and he's all about faith in God and his family. I think people got to point those things out at Dion. Dion does it the right way. Dion
right,
Dion makes cool, and he's not, like you say, he doesn't have to hear cuss. He doesn't have to do anything like that. He's always talking on the up and up. Yeah,
right.
man. Hey, everybody want to be a little bit prime. I'm trying to be prime. I want me some prime.
Me too,
Shit,
man.
I'm trying to be prime.
Prime is a dude right now, man. Like just everything, man. Like even like here's the thing. I think he will eventually coach pro football, but I think what he likes is he likes coaching the kids. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And I think what's gonna happen is he's gonna coach the kids for so long to where when all of his kids getting not his kids personally, but when all the kids get to the NFL, I think he can have more impact once he's already coached them, you know. But if he were to go right now, these players not going to respect Prime like that because they're already getting paid, you know.
yeah. But Prime gonna get respected because number one, he did it in the league too. He's better than you are right now. He was better than
That's
you at your
true.
position.
And Hall of Fame,
So
right?
all the fame, and he's still the best to do it. There's nobody been better. I
Nope,
mean,
nobody
nobody,
at cornerback. Yeah,
nobody,
yeah,
and nobody was as charismatic as him. I mean, he did it and he put on the show. I mean, come on, what if Prime was a mute? He didn't talk. He was just cool. Would it matter? I mean, because who else was man? Oh man, what's my man's name? Uh, his son plays for the Chargers, cornerback. He played for the
Oh wow.
Patriots. You know who I'm
Oh,
talking
Asante
about.
Samuel.
Asante Samuel was a dog. His
He
numbers
was
are
dog,
up
but
there.
nowhere close to Dion. Nowhere close
No,
to Prime.
no, close to, but he had no personality.
You think that's what it was? Just that?
Yeah, I mean, come on, he's not work. I mean, look, everybody who's working on television have personality. I like because I thought I wasn't gonna keep watching Undisputed. I like Michael Irvin. I like Michael Irvin and Keyshawn. I like. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You got that cocaine voice. Let me tell you something.
Man, he got that big ass nose. He got the wide nostrils.
Yeah.
And he loved them Cowboys still, man. He's never gonna not go for them Cowboys, man. He was mad about breaking up Dak and Zeke. Remember that shit?
Yeah, he's gonna pull the TO. They broke up the Cowboys. I don't know what Jerry was thinking. I called Jerry. I went down there and said, Jerry, why you
Right.
like that? So
Mm-hmm.
I like Michael and Keyshawn. Keyshawn, he's just he's cool. He talks a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's a chatty patty, but I like him. And then you got Richard Sherman on the side. So what you think? Speaking of Dion and everything, what you think about Shannon being over there with Stephen A?
Oh man, mixed feelings. I mean, it's weird, man. I'm glad he left Skip, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That was the way he got disrespected with the whole Tom Brady comments thing. I know you saw that episode, right? Where
Right,
that's not, I mean, you don't do that to somebody on TV, because I mean Shannon Sharp is a Hall of Famer. He's probably one of the best tight ends, if not the best tight end to play the game in football, you know what I'm saying? So you don't disrespect someone
damn
like
sure.
that
He's damn
out
sure the
of like,
funniest.
oh yeah. But my thing was, man, is I was hoping that, I'm all about people you know, like trying to step up and get their own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Um, like I'm all about, like, for example, you know how Shannon Sharp, started the whole Club Shay Shay thing, right? I thought he was gonna, take off with that and just do his own thing. But it's kind of like, when you get that network money, I guess that network money is too good to say, you know what, I want to go full independent. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I feel kind of like weird about that. Like I said, I mean, I'm glad that he's back on the air, because I feel like his voice is needed. Here's the thing: he gets petty at times online. Like sometimes he does get on my nerves, but for the most part, I think he's funny, and he gives good insight on various topics. But at the same token, it's like, I feel like it was more of a lateral move than it was a vertical move. So hopefully in my opinion, hopefully he's not doing this for the next like 7 years. I want to see him get his own shit. Because I remember when Shannon started off
Yeah, I think
on CBS. Remember on CBS when he was on the panel on CBS in the games. So to
best
watch him
dressed,
climb up is dope.
best dressed.
Yeah,
Right, he was best dressed on CBS. You're right. I thought it was a lateral move. So I thought he was gonna go to like somewhere and get his own show and be a Stephen A. and be a Skip, and everybody come
right,
to him. But maybe he didn't want to do that, or like he said, he wanted control because they got rid of him. He's still an employee, and that's one thing. One thing I realized. That's one thing I go so hard on Cheap Not Broke, because I own Cheap Not Broke. I'm not an employee of Cheap Not Broke. I'm the owner of Cheap Not Broke. So nobody can fire me from Cheap Not Broke. Just like
right,
stand up comedy. That's why I'm working, hard on YouTube to build an audience, so people can come out and see me and perform. And I own the audience. I don't need a chocolate fat Sundays. I don't need anybody. I just need the people to know that I'm coming to town. They're gonna come see me and pay.
right,
So,
right,
that's why I'm working on this fan base. So, hard, because I own that, because even in Hollywood, if you're not getting booked in a movie, then there's no movies, there's no money coming in. But you can always, like I said, if you're a comedian, you get as long as you get your name out there and get established, when they know you're coming to town, you're going to sell tickets and people are going to come. So
right.
it's not, I don't want to be an employee. I'm an employee. I got a day job now. I don't want to be an employee forever. I want
I
to
feel
run
you
my own show.
100%, man. I feel you on that, man. And that's dope, man. It's like, I think it's dope to have that mindset, like no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not a boss when you become, you're not a boss when you become the boss. You're a boss from the beginning with the mindset. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So, just knowing that, just the fact that you can look at something and say, nah, this is mine, this is me, and I'm willing to, you know, ride this off the cliff if I have to. It's yours. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So having that mindset is key.
That is key, man. But one more topic, because I got one more thing for us, man. I don't know if
I
you know this. I don't know if you know this. Anthony Anderson is going through a divorce, and man, they hit him in his pocket. Because I asked, are they charging too much? And this is where, are they charging celebrities too much? I feel like they charging this man too much. Anthony Anderson ordered to pay $20,000 a month
God damn.
and spouse support to his ex-wife Elena. Man, that's a
Oh my,
lot of money. A lot
did he
of
even do
money.
that many Blackish shows to even cover that?
I don't know. That might be how much he made per show. He got to give it all to her. He working for free. Man, so if he listen, check this out though. However, if the Blackish actor gross income is in excess of $2 million per year, he must pay Elena 20% of the gross amount, which would increase her payment to $400,000. Per the court documents, Andrew will retain the property located in Encino neighborhood in Los Angeles and a 2004 Land Rover. Elena will keep the 2022 Miata and their home in Houston. The former couple must also split the proceeds of a settlement plot located in Atlanta and Inglewood Park.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, man. Anderson is also in
Damn.
possession of a Glock 19 firearm that is registered to Alena 52. They must turn into law enforcement within 30 days per court documents. The spouses have been married for 22 years before separating in 22 years. 22. Man, Alena produced filed for divorce in 2015. That's citing interact with differences. but they made it, and he skated on for 2015. He skated for 7 more years, but now he got to cut the check.
Damn,
Man, that is
bruh.
crazy. That's wild, bro. That is
Yeah, you
wild. That's
know,
a lot of money. That's a whole lot of money.
and that's alimony, right?
That's alimony. Yeah, that's alimony.
So, Naeem Lynn, comedian Naeem Lynn, he has a joke about alimony where he was saying how you got to pay that till death unless she gets remarried.
Yeah, yeah, it's different in different states, but
In
I mean,
California, that is. Yeah.
yeah, in California. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't. I mean, that when you marry somebody and they don't work and they don't bring in any money, you got to continue to pay for them. So that happens when she doesn't make any money. If you marry somebody that you're doing better than, you got to kind of marry somebody in your income bracket. I mean,
Yes.
now if that,
Bruh, that's
but I also know this though. I know this. Like Jeff Bezos, when he got divorced, he cut the check and moved on with his life because he makes so much money. If you
right.
make that kind of money, like let's be real, bro. If you were making met this woman and you were making 35 with her, and then y'all were married 10 years and you ended up making 20 million and you had to split and keep 10. I mean, you were at 35,000 and you're making 10 million. And with that 10 million, you're gonna continue to make money. And you're really not happy. Is that $10 million not worth your happiness? And you're still rich and you can still go do what you want to do.
I mean, yes and no, right? Because I feel like what the thing is like now you should never like. I know you probably teach this on your channel or you're an advocate of this, but basically you don't want to ever live check to check, right? You don't want to
No.
like live. You don't want to live beyond your means, But when you're a millionaire, it's like you take certain things for granted. So you got to think that they probably got investments and stuff that they wanted to like buy into and stuff, and now all that's getting split and cut down. So I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's like I see your point, man. It's like if you're making 10 million a year after you get divorced, you know, um,
That's a lot
you're
of
still
money.
winning.
You're still
I mean, you're
winning.
still winning. You
You
still
s-
winning, and you can still. But here's the thing, though. It's like if you earn off that money, don't you got to give a cut of that to your spouse?
I mean, I
So
don't
it's a
know.
mental aspect of it. It's like no matter how successful I am or become beyond that, I got to give you a cut of that. Like it's not just about a
I
dollar
mean,
amount.
I mean, if I got even cut of it, but if I'm making like 100 million and you're getting a million a year, I don't care. I mean,
But it's not just a million. I thought it's a percentage.
I mean, it's a percentage, but think about it like right now. If you split up with somebody and you had to pay them 35 cents a day, do you care?
No, I wouldn't care. You're right.
You
Yeah.
wouldn't care. No, because I mean, that's not relative to us. 35 cents a day is not a lot of money. And in a month, you might pay a couple of dollars, $10, $12. If you had to pay $10 a month and just like, okay, so what? I don't care about that. I'm gonna move on. I don't care. So I do think it's an amount. Like even right now, if you were in this situation, I had to pay $3. All right, cool. Or I got to pay $50 a month. I don't care. I'd rather pay it. Just go on my life. Can I cut you the check for the year and get out of my face? How about that?
Yeah. I mean, that's I mean, that's a way to look at it. I mean, it's
Because
just I don't know. It's like sorry, go ahead.
is it more so the money or is it the emotional side of it that you got to pay this person that you're not doing business with no more? It's like, oh, I
It's
don't
not
like
even
this.
that. It's not even that. It's like if I'm already giving you what you need to be beyond successful, then why do you need more of what I have just because I'm successful?
I agree. I agree. Yeah, I don't think you should get any more. I don't think. But that is the law. But I'm thinking, is it if it's not financially harming me, if I can still live my life and
Yeah,
do
yeah,
whatever I want to do, I don't think these guys care. I think to us, because we don't make that kind of money, it sounds like a lot. But if we put it in relative terms, 20,000 on our times might be $5 a month. I don't care. That's
now
nothing to
here's
me.
the thing though. Here's a caveat, right? It's like if you could just have it, if you could just have it come out of your check like with no problem, then yeah, I wouldn't care. But if it's something where they can like do something to like really mess up your day and tie up your day, if like I'm trying to think of an example, right? But if they could like really hem you up or make things, it's not so much the money amount, it's the fact that there's something I'm obligated to do, and then on top of that there might be other things that that person can do to make my life a lot more miserable. So if it's no misery, like if I don't, so basically to keep it short or to cut it short, if um if there's no if it's nothing for me to pay it and they can't get over on me anymore, then yeah, just pay it and just move on. But a lot of times it's not about that. It's more personal, like they're gonna try to just be um I don't know. I think there could be some spitefulness in that, where somebody might be like, you know what, you fucked up my life, so yeah, I'm gonna take this money, but I'm gonna see if I can do something else to like make it harder for you. Like for example, I'm not just gonna pull it out of your account. You have to actually mail me a check
I mean,
and have it post dated.
but I got $20 million. I don't care. I don't do that. Somebody works for me. I don't even do it. My accountant handles that.
Right. You got a point. Right. So
Yeah.
whatever they got to do, it's gonna fall on them.
Yeah, I just don't think it matters to them. Like, bro, I mean, yeah, I'm paying 20,000 a month, bro. I fly private. I don't care. I don't care. I don't
I
think
can
I
rock
care.
with it.
I
I can
mean,
rock with it.
because otherwise, like, yeah, I understand it from that standpoint, but you still have to do it. Are you gonna go crazy? Like, that'll affect your mental health, your health. Like, man, you'll be so frustrated, you'll be angry, like you want to go and beat the girl up. I mean, he did do 20 years with it. I mean, I don't know. Who knows what she contributed to the relationship? I mean,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know that. But as long as it's not hurting you and you can still live the life you want to live, I don't think it should matter. I mean, it
Right.
should in the grand scheme of things. It's like, well, I got the money. Because look, you got to pay property taxes till you die. You got to pay taxes. You don't complain about
Right.
the taxes coming out your check, and you don't know where the hell that money's going. At least you know the money's going to her. Where's your federal tax dollars going? Nowhere. Your federal tax, you pay federal tax dollars, and they'll put your ass in federal prison. You paid for it.
That's true. It's like with the property taxes. It's like you knew that coming out of the womb. You knew you had to always pay that. But when you marry someone, it's like you made a decision to marry someone, and now it's like you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. But still, it's the same difference.
Or even like service fees. You got to pay all these taxes and fees on crap,
Right.
and there's nothing we can do about it. So I say I get it. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if you make that kind of money, does it really matter? And like I know in Jeff Bezos' case, he didn't even care. He cut the check and moved on. And man makes so much money, still making money, don't care.
How about for Dr. Dre's case?
I don't think he cared neither, because he made so much money. I think, man, sometimes just be black people that complain about this. And rich white men don't say nothing.
But it was like $2 million a month, right, for Dr. Dre.
Yeah, but he got it. I mean,
If he got Beats by Dre, you forgot Beats by Dre was pretty huge, so he sold that, and yeah, so
he's by Dre, and he been making money. He got probably, and then people got other investments. They're getting money. I just think they want to pay to get him out their hair.
right,
But also, you should put your woman on some money so she can make some money. So when some push come to shove, well, she has money too. So I would make sure she's making money. So push come to shove, well, look, she has some money too. So she's not like down here financially destitute. She does make an income on her own. So
right,
I would definitely make sure you're making money. So push whatever happens. Well, either you got to give me some of that money, or you can just leave with that money because you're making money. It's not like, because if you're the only
right.
person making money in the house and she doesn't make anything, yeah, you got to pay her. But if she's making money, that's different.
Oh yeah,
That's
oh
different.
yeah.
Man, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. Where can they find you? Where can they check your show out? Where can they come see you?
Yeah, so on most forms of social media, it's AT is where it's at on most forms of social media. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that fun stuff. I do my little workout spot down in Orange County. I probably got to post that, and we got to get you on that too, Malcolm. I've been trying to get you on that joint, man. I've been trying to get you on, man, and it's gonna happen before the end of the year. Fuck that. Before the end of October, we gonna get you on one of them shows, man.
Andre does this mic with the 2 Negro limit, and I've never met the limit. They all got him and another Negro go, and I'm the third.
It's only me.
Negro.
Look, it's only me. It's only me, but I guess I'm dark, so I count for the 2.
1 Negro, a 2 Negro quarter, so I can't go. So I'm like, man, this is. They said if you want to do it, Andre can't come. Y'all both can't be here. I don't like that.
They ain't saying that. No, they're not like that. They're not like that, man. It's not. They real cool. It's just I'm much got that. Also, I'm doing Flame Show next month. Free Voices at the Live Factory on the 9th.
Cool.
So
true, man. Yeah. I heard they had to cancel the show this week because nobody came. So yeah,
shoot.
I'm gonna make sure I go. I try to go to support to make sure
I gotta start. I gotta. I mean, I've been going, but I didn't know about the show last week. That's crazy.
I mean, the promo of the show is, they got to promote the show. It's not like
they got to. You gotta
promote the show because everybody's coming on Sundays. So you think, oh, Monday. You don't even know nothing's going on a Monday at the Laugh Factory because they don't. You don't know.
Right. Also, I got my podcast, Tripping with Theo Bold on YouTube. I go live on Friday, so come check that out. And that's pretty tomorrow.
All
Yep.
right. All
Yeah,
right.
so that's how they can find me. And like once again, man, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it, man.
Man, listen, man, if you appreciate Andre, man, you want to help him keep going. He needs equipment too. He's a comedian, traveling comedian. Make sure you donate to his Cash App. Donate to his Cash App. AT is where it is at. I was about to read that all wrong. I'm glad I slowed that down to read that. So AT is where it's at for Cash App. Make sure y'all donate. Show him some love. My Cash App is at Cheap Not Broke. At Cheap Not Broke. Please donate to me. We can always use a little bit of your help and support. And hey, this has been Malcolm Hall. This has been Andre Theobald. We have been on here, and we'll see you next time. Don't drop out, Andre. We'll chop it up after this. But everybody else, man, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you next time. I never ended